Constipation and hemorrhoids are ailments that millions of people around the world suffer from. Suffering from constipation, piles, and along with fissures. Fistula and constipation are problems that millions in our own country suffer from. If there was no constipation, a person would not have any disease. Most problems, I don't say, stem from constipation. Ayurveda's millennia-old culture also bases the origin of diseases on constipation. Authorities know that typically, the accumulation of waste leads to various diseases. Various diseases arise due to constipation. Constipation, and from constipation later on, comes piles, fissures, and fistulas. Impurities in the body begin to increase, digestion becomes impaired, and then, as a result, a person develops acidity, headaches, and then these problems further extend. Indigestion, weak digestion, along with then comes toxic byproduct, which leads to sprue syndrome, colitis, ulcerative colitis, and dangerous problems like peptic ulcers emerge. Therefore, first and foremost, we have to work on constipation. And there is no better way to eliminate constipation than practicing yoga. Absolutely none worldwide. There is no medicine that can eradicate constipation. But in the market under the name of constipation, there's a long line of frauds. People think that if they consume this, their constipation will be reversed, and even the ads are such that they make one consume these powders. And after consuming, what happens? Do the intestines get damaged? What exactly is constipation? Constipation occurs when the intestines cannot expel the stool, when the juice, which is beneficial for the body, is extracted from the food we eat. The remains that are left in the stool cause the intestines to become so weak internally, they become so incapable that they cannot expel the stool. And the stool remains stuck in the intestines, and then both the small and large intestines, when weakened, lead to constipation. Now, for constipation, people opt for Ayurvedic remedies too, like Panchchurna. Triphala Churna is very common. It's not something to be taken daily. Even in ancient times, fennel, senna, dry ginger, rock salt, and smolchabulic myrobalan, these 5 things, fennel, senna, dry ginger, rock salt, smolchabulic myrobalan, mixing these powders in equal amounts helps relieve constipation. This mixture is called Panchakar Churna, and with slight modifications becomes other constipation relieving powders. We also make medicines for constipation. It's not that we don't make them, but we don't do it excessively. If we did, we could also earn millions of rupees from it. But the purpose of making Ayurvedic medicines is not just to earn money and sell medicine. These medicines are for emergencies. Even in Ayurveda, when people suffer from severe illnesses or face a critical health issue, at that moment, medicine can provide them some relief. So, in such situations, we encourage them to take medicine. Otherwise, for all the diseases that exist, that are coming, and that have occurred, why is yoga the only permanent solution for them? Why is there no reverse for constipation? We also make it, just like other manufacturers. But we add rose petals to it, because no matter how much senna-based laxative you consume, the greenish color in it mostly comes from senna leaves. The more senna leaves you add, the faster your stomach will clear. But it will also cause cramps. You must have noticed that after taking a constipation remedy, you often experience stomach cramps. This happens because it weakens the intestines. To reduce this effect, rose petals are used. Then we also make a digestive shield. It contains some additional ingredients. We add what is commonly called sugar, along with some extra ingredient. We mix in rock sugar to reduce the harsh effects of senna. and other laxative substances. However, Triphala is the safest remedy. So if you have constipation, you don't need these extra steps. You can simply use Triphala. Triphala, made of haritaki, thahara, and amla, can be prepared at home. If the large haritaki doesn't cleanse your stomach effectively, you can make a powder from it. If you have severe constipation, try this. Take haritaki, thahara, and amla. For both types of haritaki, use the peel of both large and small varieties. The small haritaki is used whole, which is slightly black in color. Take 100 grams of both small and large haritaki, 100 grams of thahara, and 100 grams of amla. Prepare this mixture at home and store it. Haritaki, thahara, and amla. Whenever you experience constipation, you can use a small amount of this remedy. Making changes to your diet can also help prevent constipation. You must practice pranayama, Kapalbhati pranayama, no matter how many years of old constipation we have seen, we have experienced. Not thousands, not millions, but billions of people have experienced. That pranayama eliminates constipation. Kapalbhati pranayama and manjukasana. Along with pranayama, practice asana and subtle exercises, especially if you have constipation. Focus primarily on Kapalbhati and manjukasana. This will permanently resolve your constipation. Constipation affects approximately 14.5% of the world's population. Almost 15% of the global population suffers from severe constipation. And if we consider how many people have a completely clean stomach, the sign of a fully healthy stomach is how long it takes you to go to the bathroom. The same as it takes for urination. In Sanskrit, Vagashanka, the time it takes to urinate, should be the same time it takes you in the toilet. If it takes as long for defecation, understand that your stomach is fine if it's more than 2 minutes. If you have not to stay longer in the toilet for defecation, understand your stomach is fine and the stools are too loose. Neither completely hard nor should there be foul-smelling stools. A healthy person's sign is that the stools should be cleared in one go. The stools should be compact. There should be no foul smell in them. They should have a normal color. This is the sign of a healthy person. There may be very few such people. Generally, every second person has a stomach problem, from constipation to gas and other issues like ulcers and colic problems. So what should you do? Make some changes to your diet, even if it's just 15%. To the entire world's population, nearly 1 billion people suffer from constipation, and a solution for these 100 crore people: Kapalbhati, Pranayama, and Manjukasana. So why not practice pranayama? Constipation, along with other issues, high blood pressure, thyroid issues, diabetes, heart problems, all can improve. Thus, pranayama is essential. And make a little change in your diet. Start the day by drinking warm water. For those with constipation, those with asthma, respiratory diseases, and for those with arthritis, allergic issues, joint pains, constipation, and obesity, should start their day with warm water. This practice of drinking warm water is called Ushapan. Then, after that, practice pranayama, and by morning, the stomach gets cleansed. So, take Triphala at night or soak Triphala overnight and cook it in the morning. 1 to 2 teaspoons if constipation is severe, or if you are significantly overweight, use 1 to 2 teaspoons of Triphala, soak it overnight. If you soak 1 teaspoon Triphala, then 1 glass water. If 2 teaspoons, then 2 glass water. Boil in morning, reduce to half glass, strain, and drink. This will also end your constipation. This will also resolve issues with piles. No matter how old piles are, we will also share home remedies later. Drink boiled Triphala, and if you are overweight or have obesity, add a little honey to that Triphala water. Add a lemon as well, and if possible, add a few drops of ginger juice. Just add the juice of ginger. This will eliminate obesity and also reverse constipation. I mentioned not to use other laxatives too much. However, if someone is still not relieved from severe constipation, then try another remedy. If constipation still persists, try this additional experiment. This triphala is made of haritaki, bara, and amla. Add rose petals to it. 100 grams of haritaki, 100 grams of bahara, 100 grams of amla, 100 grams of babitaki, 100 grams of rose petals, 100 grams of senna leaves, and 100 grams of cassia fistula. Cassia fistula is also a laxative, which is not very harmful. So, soak the pulp of cassia fistula overnight and drink its water in the morning. Doing this will also eliminate constipation. And the thing I just told you about, 100 grams of small haritaki and 100 grams of bahara, amla, bahara, haritaki, fennel, rose leaves, senna, and cassia fistula. Take these 7 ingredients, 100 grams each, and then crush them coarsely. Soak them overnight and boil in the morning to drink. If you have severe constipation, soak them in the morning, boil a little at night, and drink it warm before going to bed. You'll wake up with a clear stomach. Performing pranayama after ensures a permanent reverse. Otherwise, take it daily. Often, laxative use makes natural bowel movements difficult. Therefore, to get rid of the need for constipation powder, Kapalbhati pranayama is essential, along with manjukasana and a little change in dietary habits. Listen to this, then practice pranayama and yoga. 7 pranayamas, 7 asanas, 7 subtle exercises. This complete package is a must-do for you. By making dietary changes, you can eliminate constipation. The first change is to drink water as soon as you wake up in the morning. Instead of eating parathas or fast food for breakfast, have sprouted grains like moong. Among sprouted grains, moong is the best. You can add a few peanuts to it, 4 to 5 almonds, and 5 to 7 raisins. These can be included. Raisins and almonds make it more nutritious. For breakfast, have 4 to 5 almonds, a few peanuts, and about 1 bowl of sprouted moong. You can eat as much as you feel hungry. Sprouted moong. Sometimes, you can also sprout wheat and eat it. It can be an alternative. If moong is a bit expensive and not affordable for everyone, then sprouted wheat can be consumed instead. It provides the same health benefits. So, wheat. You can also add a little bit of sprouted chickpeas. Sometimes, you can mix in some mock bean. A few almonds can also be added. If affordable, you can add some peanuts and raisins. Raisins are long and contain seeds and do not discard the water they were soaked in. Soak the raisins separately, drink the water they were soaked in, and after removing the seeds, eat the raisins. There's also black raisins. Eat black raisins with seeds, widely used in Gujarat, and less common in North India. Include sprouted grains in breakfast, and it's essential to include sprouted grains daily. Make some changes so that your diet remains balanced and complete. Your food should be complete and balanced. For this, it is necessary to make some changes. Sometimes eat sprouted grains, sometimes papaya, which is one of the best things for constipation. You can have guava in the morning. For some people, eating guava on an empty stomach can cause gas. So then have guava after lunch. Guava is a very good diet for constipation. There is no need to take any powder, like Patanjali Divya Churna, Udar Churna, or any other commercial powder or even triphala as I was telling you, or the 7 ingredients I mentioned earlier. There's no need to go through any hassle. Just include apples in your diet. Include guava, apple, and papaya in your diet. If someone cannot afford fruit, what can they do? Guava is relatively inexpensive. Everyone can eat it. Guava is a panacea for constipation. But remember one thing about guava, do not chew the seeds. Chewing guava seeds can be harmful to those with ulcers, and chewing the seeds can cause constipation. Some people throw away the seeds and only eat the flesh. This is a misunderstanding. Cut the guava into rounds, hold it by the seeds, chew the sides with your teeth, and the middle part should be swirled in the mouth and swallowed. Guava is a panacea for constipation and will make your face rosy and increase your hemoglobin, which is good for those who cannot eat apples. You can eat expensive guavas. Guava contains a lot of iron. Much like apples, which help keep the stomach clean. So, include guava in your diet as it is rich in iron and helps keep the stomach clean. Apples help increase your hemoglobin, and so do guavas. However, guava is more beneficial than apples in relieving constipation. Winter guavas are even more useful because they don't have the risk of worm. Monsoon guavas sometimes contain worms, so they need to be checked before eating. Avoid guavas that are too raw or overly ripe. Neither extreme is good. Always eat medium-ripe guavas. Guava is a great choice. Eat it for breakfast or after lunch, but avoid it at night. You can eat apples anytime, morning, afternoon, or evening. The best remedy for constipation is proper digestion. It also helps eliminate acidity and other digestive issues. Guava, apple, and papaya, these are highly beneficial. If it's imported papaya, even better. Most things are imported nowadays. Nowadays, there are a number of varieties of papaya. Papaya is especially good, particularly for diabetes patients, because it is not overly sweet. For these patients, too much sweetness isn't good, so they remove the milk, which can be harmful. That's why the best local papayas, even after the milk is removed, retain their beneficial properties. From this milk, medicines for the liver and stomach are made. Thus, papaya is very good for the stomach. Papaya, apple, guava. And if you can't afford these three items, then bottled gourd is available to everyone. Bottled gourd is excellent for constipation. Eat bottled gourd vegetable and drink bottled gourd juice. If very overweight, have only juice for breakfast. Drink bottled gourd juice for breakfast. Eat around 11 or 12 when hungry. See how your weight decreases. Do apple body daily to lose 15-20 kg in a month. Have only bottled gourd juice for breakfast. Do not eat milk, sprouted grains, or other fruits. Drink bottled gourd juice when hungry. In the morning, boil triphala. Add lemon and a teaspoon of honey, and drink. Then see how the weight decreases and constipation is relieved. Drinking bottled gourd juice ends acidity. Ulcer problems disappear. Cholesterol becomes completely normal. Heart blockages are cleared. Hemoglobin increases. Constipation will be eliminated. Hemorrhoid problems will be eliminated. Drinking bottled gourd juice on an empty stomach in the morning is very important. If you are significantly overweight, then don't consume anything else. For breakfast, also use other green vegetables in your meals. Green vegetables, salads, cucumbers, tomatoes. If you have diabetes, then cucumber, bitter gourd, and tomato juice with sativa flowers and 7-leaf of neem can be consumed. Drink this juice. Drink water 1 hour after meals. If you drink milk in the morning breakfast and then don't drink it along with anything which has salt. Add salt and sprouted grains. It's better to eat without salt. Boil sprouted grains before consuming. If have digestion issue, do not consume milk with salt and only drink water 1 hour after eating. Drink water before meals, not right after. Wait an hour post-meal to prevent constipation. In fact, to avoid all diseases, always drink water 1 hour after meals and have milk at night. People have stopped drinking milk, which is why their bones are weakening. This is a big problem, and many women have neglected milk consumption. They don't even give milk to their children. Mothers who do not breastfeed their newborns. They have a higher risk of developing breast cancer. If they don't drink milk themselves, their body stops producing it. Nearly 35% of women develop osteoporosis after menopause. Bone issues arise because people don't drink milk, so make it a habit to drink milk. Skip tea at breakfast and have milk instead. What's in tea? Just an addiction, nothing else. It has no real strength. So, quit tea and drink milk instead. Drink milk, yogurt, buttermilk. These are good for you. Why drink tea? Tea was never part of our culture. The Britishers introduced this habit. Even today, we continue with it, though there is no real need for it. Drink milk and make sure to drink milk 1 hour after dinner. Develop this habit gradually. Start with 100 grams, then 200 grams, and then 300 grams. Develop the habit of drinking a glass of milk. It will keep your stomach clean. For those whose stomachs don't get cleaned by milk alone, they can take 2 to 3 figs. 2 to 3 figs. Add 8 to 10 raisins and a little fennel. This will cleanse the stomach. You can do 2 things. If you drink milk at night, Here's what to do. Take 2 to 3 figs, 8 to 10 raisins, and a little fennel, and add them to the milk and drink it. Figs, raisins, fennel. Do this. Soak them at night. 2 to 3 figs, 8 to 10 raisins, and 1 to 2 grams of fennel. Soak them overnight and drink the water in the morning. Use fennel seeds by grinding them into a powder and soaking them overnight. In the morning, drink water or crush them coarsely along with soaked raisins and figs. Drink their water too, and eat raisins, figs. It helps in constipation and increases hemoglobin, as figs and raisins also improve digestion and boost hemoglobin levels. This also brings strength and energy to the body. Along with this, you can also take 2 to 3 almonds. If feeling weak, adjust your diet. Eat more green vegetables. Eat moong dal with husk. Polished pulses cause constipation. Nowadays, there's a trend of eating polished pulses. People prefer attractive food, but traditional eating is best. Instead of burgers, eat millet roti. Eat cornbread instead of pizza. Opt for traditional ways of preparing food. We used to make millet roti, cornbread, and eat it with butter and buttermilk on top, and yogurt. See how enjoyable that was. What has happened today? People eat burgers, pizzas. You should eat millet roti, cornbread, which will bring strength, and drink buttermilk for digestion. Cold drinks will weaken bones. Stop eating burgers, pizzas. These foods cause constipation. All these things are expensive. Young children suffer from constipation, then their eyesight deteriorates. About 7-8% of children have vision problems, and you wouldn't want your beloved child to lose their eyesight in their youth. Millions of people have lost their eyesight today. That's why the first problem starts with the stomach. Previously, people didn't need glasses for their eyes up to 100 years old. I saw my grandmother threading a needle through its eye at the age of 100. She didn't need glasses. Because people had proper diets back then, we need to improve our diet now. You have no other option. Pranayama will help. That happens only with a better diet. Stop eating bread. Bread is stale, rotten food. People shouldn't eat stale food. In India, fresh bread is eaten immediately. But now even 3-day-old bread is consumed, with educated people experimenting too much. This bread or double roti. I initially thought double roti meant a larger size of bread, the kind made by hand in villages, and cooked on a griddle. Then, it would get a delicious taste from heat inside. But I saw that double roti or bread. People are eating and growing bigger. Stop eating bread. Stop eating all this fast food you're consuming. And even if you eat this occasionally, once or twice a month, it's fine. But eating it daily is not good. This is heavy food. Avoid it as well. Eating excessively rich food. While thousands of children around the world die of hunger, there is great disparity across the world. Some people die from hunger, while others overeat, fall sick, and eventually die. Both extremes are dangerous. So, do not eat excessively heavy food, and avoid meat consumption. Meat also causes constipation. The intestines of carnivorous animals are about 16 feet long. My intestines, like those of a human intestine is 32 feet long. Now, if you eat meat, it will rot inside the stomach. That's why you should avoid eating meat. Killing other living beings and spilling their blood, you become bloodthirsty. Let other creatures live too. Show some compassion, have mercy. These voiceless creatures beg you for their lives. Why do you kill them? Why turn your stomach into a graveyard? Why make it a cremation ground? You fear ghosts, yet inside you, countless innocent beings have been brutally slaughtered. You are no longer human, you have become a beast. Think about it and change. Stop eating meat. Once you change your diet, your constipation issue will resolve on its own. I will teach you pranayama, which is very important. We will also cover pranayama and asanas and subtle exercises. After that, we will discuss constipation, as well as what to do when piles becomes a problem. First, sit in siddhasana, sukhasana, or padmasana. In siddhasana, sit with your right foot placed below, both knees touching the ground, and one foot resting between the calf and thigh. If possible, sit in Padmasana and practice Pranayama. If neither of these postures is comfortable, you can sit in Sukhasana and do Pranayama. First, practice Bhastrika Pranayama for about 2 to 5 minutes. Experience the benefits of Bhastrika Pranayama for 10 minutes and fill yourself with divinity. Fill yourself with the grace of the divine, with his light and his energy. Practice Pranayama with devotion. Love does not arise without surrender. Without love, there is no true happiness. Without devotion, there is no peace. You have surrendered yourself to the world. Now, surrender once to the divine. Wake up every day, just like a son bows down at his mother's feet. Bow your head in reverence when a person meets someone they truly love. They experience ultimate bliss. You will experience happiness millions of times greater at the feet of the divine. Bow down at his feet. Every morning, wake up and bow before the Lord. Show gratitude and say, "O Lord, because of you, I exist in this world. This body, mind, life, and soul, everything is a gift of your grace. Be free from worries." Stress also increases constipation, causes indigestion, and reduces appetite. A person who is relaxed, feels hungry, enjoys eating, is happy, and has good digestion, does not suffer from constipation. Constipation troubles a person. When stress takes over, appetite disappears. Many people say, "I have lost my hunger and thirst," or it consumes everything. Just as a funeral pyre burns the dead, stress burns the living. That's the only difference, nothing else. Now, practice Kapalbhati Pranayama for 2 to 5 minutes. Do it with devotion, surrendering to the divine. "O Lord, you are mine, and I am yours. May I only do what pleases you. Let go of my ego after all. What do I truly own? Everything belongs to the divine." Feel this, and do not feel lonely. Do not feel insecure. Do not be afraid. People live in fear, feeling insecure. That is why they seek answers from planets and stars, wondering what is influencing their fate. But celestial bodies do not control people. It is humans who take control. Humans have reached Mercury. Humans have set foot on the moon. Humans dominate the Earth itself. The Earth is also a planet, yet people fear bad omens in certain directions. They seek fortune through gemstones, but the real gem lies within you. The divine light is within you. So where is the inauspiciousness? Everything on this earth is a reflection of the divine. You are also a part of him. Practice Bhastrika Pranayama for 2 minutes with devotion and faith. Then, do Kapalbhati. Exhale deeply and think, "My intestines are becoming healthy. My intestines are getting stronger. Their weakness is disappearing." Exhale completely. Kapalbhati. The intestines, liver, small intestine, large intestine. Stomach, pancreas, gallbladder, kidneys, uterus, everything will heal. If the central system of the body functions well, then everything else will run smoothly. Keep your digestive system healthy. With Kapalbhati Pranayama, constipation will be reversed. You will become healthy. Not only will constipation be reversed, but many other problems as well. These pranayamas are so powerful that they can help heal all diseases in the world. That's why practicing pranayama with subtle exercises and asanas is essential. If you have only half an hour, do it for half an hour. If you have more time, do it for an hour. It will make your next 3 hours more productive. You will sleep better. Your appetite will improve, and mind will be happy. And isn't that what you truly seek? Why do you earn money and work so hard? Because you want to be happy. And true happiness comes from good health. One who is healthy is happy, while one who is unhealthy is miserable. A sound mind can only reside in a healthy body. If the body is sick, if there is constipation, if there is gas formation, then frustration, anger, and irritation will appear on the face. The home becomes a living hell, life turns into misery. All because of one digestive issue, the entire life suffers. A person becomes unhappy. Life should be lived with joy. Practice Kapalbhati Pranayama for 10 to 15 minutes to relieve constipation. If you have severe constipation, do it for 15 minutes, but practice slowly. Also, make dietary changes to ensure proper digestion. Let me share a simple remedy in between. For those suffering from constipation, there is a home remedy that provides a permanent reverse for constipation. Use it regularly, and constipation will be gone. Clears heart blockages and lowers cholesterol. Ulcers get healed, piles also gets reversed. Hemoglobin levels increase, and even diseases like cancer can be prevented. The remedy is wheatgrass juice. Plant wheat in 7 pots, 1 each day, continuously for 7 to 9 days. Since it takes longer to grow in summer, but in winter, it grows quickly. Once the green grass sprouts, plant wheat again in the pot and use organic compost. Use cow dung manure. If cow dung is unavailable, use buffalo dung. But do not use pesticides or chemical fertilizers like urea. After 6 to 9 days, once the green grass grows, pull it out. Remove the white root part and keep the green portion. Crush it and extract the juice. This amazing wheatgrass juice can be consumed daily, from 10 grams to 50 grams, helping to reverse many health issues. If you have pimples on your face, they will disappear too. Constipation will be reversed, pyorrhea problems will be resolved, and heart problems will also improve. Elevated cholesterol and triglycerides will return to normal. Your hemoglobin levels will stabilize, and weakness will fade away. Constipation, piles, fissures, and fistula problems will be eliminated. Drink this wheatgrass juice in the morning. Drink the juice, wait 5-7 minutes, then practice pranayama. Avoid eating for 2 hours. There is no issue with that. Drink it first thing in the morning, then eat after 2 hours. This juice has incredible benefits. For some people, drinking 50 grams may cause loose motions, so reduce the quantity. So far, we have seen that no medicine can completely reverse constipation. Why not rely on Ayurveda? And especially, I want to make you aware that most of the powder sold in the market as constipation remedies are actually harmful to your intestines. They are nothing but a way to damage your digestive system. If you want to ruin your intestines, go ahead. Otherwise, use wheatgrass juice. Drink bottled gourd juice. These will not create dependency. They are part of your natural diet. You can drink bottled gourd juice your entire life without any side effects. From birth to death, humans consume fresh bread and milk. There is no harm in that. But herbs like senna and other medicinal plants, or harad isn't for daily use, and even triphala should be taken with caution. Instead, use wheatgrass juice. It is one of the best remedies for constipation, as well as many other health issues. Start using it at home. Consume sprouted grains and wheatgrass. Plant tulsi at home. Keep beneficial plants like sadabahar at home. If you have your own house, grow a bottled gourd vine in your backyard. People often complain, Swamiji, pesticides are everywhere, and we don't get fresh vegetables. If you have a big house, why not plant a bottled gourd vine? Grow ridge gourd as well. One bottled gourd plant will produce so much that even your neighbors can enjoy it. Start growing your own food at home. Use wheatgrass juice regularly. It's very beneficial for constipation and many other issues. Practice Kapalbhati Pranayama regularly. Make Pranayama a habit. Don't just sit idly, listening to me like a TV serial. Start by practicing Kapalbhati Pranayama for 2 minutes in the beginning. You may feel tired in a minute, but gradually, you will build up to 2, then 5 minutes continuously. Eventually, we'll be able to do 15 minutes. With regular practice, constipation and other illnesses will disappear, and your digestion will improve. Your internal balance will increase. Whatever you eat will be digested. You will feel healthy. Your body will absorb nutrients effectively. If you gain excess weight, even that will balance out naturally. Start Kapalbhati with 5 minutes, gradually increasing to 15 minutes. With this practice, constipation will completely disappear. It is an incredible pranayama. After this, practice Bahya Pranayama. Inhale deeply, exhale completely, and hold your breath outside. With the relaxed tribana, press your chin against your throat. Contract your abdomen and pull it inward, drawing it up below navel. Engage Mulabandha by contracting your abdomen and pulling it toward the spine. 3 locks are applied here. Remember, those with heart problems or high BP should not practice this. If you have cervical pain, avoid Jalandharbandha. Those who are extremely weak or those with seizures should avoid this. Exhale fully and hold your breath out. This is pranayama with breath retention. You can practice this pranayama 3 to 5 times. It is very effective for constipation. Along with pranayama and Kapalbhati, we will also practice Aasnas Kriya. It's important for constipation. Exhale completely and hold breath outside. Good for constipation, gas and diabetes. Kapalbhati is a powerful remedy. If you practice Kapalbhati and Annulam Vilam, you will stay healthy. Now, let's practice Aasnas Kriya. Exhale completely, hold the breath out, and pull your stomach inward. Then, release it. This is very important for digestive health. You can practice this 3 to 5 times, up to 11 times. Exhale, pull the stomach in, then release. Repeat this 15, 20, or even 30 times. Watch closely. We will demonstrate this in slow motion. Aasnas is very important for digestive health. If you have constipation, then pay attention to the special point. Along with constipation, practicing Kapalbhati Pranayama can also help with piles, fissures, and fistula problems. Another important benefit: most people experience gas-related issues. If you suffer from gas frequently, if you have excessive gas problems or experience bloating, then Apanavayu downward moving air continuously escapes throughout the day. When sitting in a group or crowd, this can cause embarrassment. Sometimes, the released gas has a strong odor, causing discomfort and social awkwardness. Issues like gas, indigestion, acidity, and ulcers can be severe. If you have an ulcer, do Kapalbhati and Aasnas gently. For all digestive problems, gas, constipation, and acidity, Kapalbhati is very effective. Kapalbhati and Aasnas Pranayama are especially beneficial. In Pranayama, we focus on 3 key areas for digestive health: the nervous system, the respiratory system, and the digestive system. If these 3 function properly, everything else falls into place. Our entire endocrine system is also connected to them. Either it is linked to the brain or to the respiratory system, or to the overall body. If you take care of these 3, everything improves. Keep your brain, heart, lungs, and digestive system healthy. If the heart, brain, and stomach function well, the whole body remains healthy. After Pranayama, practice Aasnas, then Annulam Balam, Brahmari, Ujjayi. We will also teach you some asanas that you can practice daily. If you feel tired during Pranayama, you can try acupressure therapy. There are specific acupressure points for constipation and for treating piles. This area is crucial for intestinal health. For those suffering from constipation, this acupressure point is very important, since in our method, we integrate pranayama, subtle exercises, and asanas, acupressure, natural remedies, and Ayurveda. This is the proper integration for treating constipation. Applying pressure here helps maintain healthy intestines and provides relief from constipation. Now, press the stomach point as well. This is the stomach acupressure point. Above this is the thyroid point. And these points help with constipation, gas, and digestion. For piles, there is another special point below the thumb bone. Gently press under the thumb and above the wrist bone. These pressure points exist on both hands and feet. These points are highly effective for constipation, fissures, and fistula. For piles, a combination of medication and acupressure can help. Applying pressure at specific points can relieve constipation. Pressing the teeth while using the toilet also helps maintain dental health, and use an Indian-style toilet for better bowel movement. If you have severe knee pain, then I wouldn't recommend it. But for others, sitting in an Indian-style toilet can prevent constipation. Using a commode contributes to constipation, which is why many people experience digestive issues. Squatting in the Indian-style position for using the toilet and eating meals is naturally beneficial. Look, pressing the intestinal acupressure points on the calves helps regulate digestion. Lie on your stomach and either ask someone to press your calves or do it yourself. This will make your intestines healthy. Applying pressure on the calves works as a remedy. Pressing the calves helps in keeping the intestines healthy. This is a natural remedy. Pressing the calves improves digestion and can be done by yourself or with the help of someone else. It strengthens the intestines and helps with ulcers. It also helps in colitis and other digestive problems. If you frequently have stomach pain, swelling in the hands, or liver inflammation, pressing the calves can help. This is a very effective method. Try it. Take the help of natural remedies. If you have severe piles or fissures, there is a simple home remedy. In the morning, on an empty stomach, after doing pranayama and before breakfast, at least an hour before eating, take 1 cup of cow's milk, boil it, let it cool, and then drink it. Take a lemon in your hand, and while holding it, chant Om or the Gayatri mantra 11 times. Chant the mantra, then cut the lemon, squeeze it into the cooled cow's milk, add the lemon juice to 1 cup of milk and drink it immediately. Some people need to do this once, while others may need to repeat it up to 7 times. If taken on an empty stomach for 3 to 7 days, it can reverse even severe cases of piles, fissures, and fistula. If someone does not benefit from this, there is another remedy using natural camphor. Use pure camphor, medicinal camphor, also called Bimsani camphor or Desi camphor, which is available in Ayurvedic stores. Take a small piece, about the size of a chickpea. Do not take more, as excess consumption may cause dizziness. Only take the recommended amount. Listen carefully. Take a chickpea-sized piece of camphor. Place it inside a small piece of banana and swallow it on an empty stomach. This is an excellent remedy for piles, fissures, and both types of piles, bleeding and non-bleeding. Using banana with camphor can reverse piles effectively. Both the lemon remedy and the camphor remedy are highly effective. But if someone still doesn't find relief, then what should be done? Take the brown fibers from the coconut shell. Burn these fibers into ash. Once turned into ash, consume 3 grams of it mixed with buttermilk 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. With just 1 day of use, it can stop excessive bleeding and reverse bleeding piles. Take 3 grams of coconut fiber ash with buttermilk 3 times a day. So, if someone has hemorrhoids, they can prepare a homemade remedy. 100-gram Baccayan round seeds. It has a kernel inside. 100 grams of small haritaki. 100 grams of neem seeds. Baccayan, the inner kernel of neem seeds. Take the inner part of neem seeds, Baccayan, and small haritaki, about 100 grams, and pure rasa extract, if you can find it. Take 1 teaspoon in morning and evening on an empty stomach. Take 1 teaspoon each. Grind 100 grams into a powder and take 1 gram or 1 teaspoon in the morning and evening on an empty stomach with water. The problem of piles will improve. In Ayurveda, haritaki is used extensively. It is widely used. Apayarisha is given for both constipation and hemorrhoids. Kumari saba is also used for both. If there is any digestive issue, aloe vera pulp or aloe vera juice, when taken on an empty stomach in the morning, helps with constipation and indigestion, as well as other problems such as acidity. There are countless remedies and many more to discuss. The most powerful remedy is pranayama, especially Kapalbhati and Aasnas. After that, practice some other exercises such as Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Perform Aasnas followed by Anulom Vilom. Since Kapalbhati Pranayama is highly beneficial for constipation, its duration should be increased. Instead of doing Anulom Vilom for 10 minutes, you can extend it to 15 or 20 minutes. Gradually increase the duration of Anulom Vilom from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. For constipation, increase Kapalbhati and reduce Anulom Vilom, doing it for about 10 minutes. Close the right nostril. Inhale deeply through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, and then inhale from right and exhale from left. Repeat the process. With a pure heart and firm resolution, feel your body, mind, breath, soul, and being becoming radiant, full of light and energy. With this feeling, gradually increase the duration of Anulom Balam Pranayama from 5 to 15 minutes. Do Brahmari Pranayama 3-5 times, then Ajith Pranayama 3-5 times, then focus on your breath. We will demonstrate each step for you. Place the index finger on the forehead and close your mouth while chanting Om. Use your thumbs to close your ears. Now, we will demonstrate Brahmari Pranayama. The sound of Om will resonate like a humming bee. Focus your mind on the Ajna Chakra third eye. A glow, radiance, and light will naturally emerge there, bringing calmness to the mind. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. Next, practice Ajith Pranayama by chanting Om. Inhale deeply. Take a long, deep breath. Repeat this Ajith Pranayama 3 to 5 times daily. Focus on Om with your breath. Remain silent. Be a witness and observe the natural flow of your breathing. Raise both hands, rub them together, and place the warm palms over your eyes to absorb the warmth and energy. Then, gently open your eyes. Then, it is essential to practice Manjukasana, Shashankasana, Bhujangasana, Chalabhasana, Padasana, Palamukasana, and Markahasana. These 7 yogasanas, along with 7 subtle exercises, begin by stretching both legs forward. Move your legs back and forth while pressing them. This is an essential practice for the legs. It reduces stiffness. Practice daily after pranayama for healthy joints. Then, butterfly exercise is important for legs. Move your legs in circles and do the butterfly exercise. 5 hand exercises help with cervical pain. Practice these 7 subtle exercises daily. For severe constipation, take 3-5 Adabala leaves morning and evening on an empty stomach. There are 4 types of bala herbs. One of them is Adabala, which is specifically useful. You can take 4 leaves of Adabala as well, just as we mentioned wheatgrass juice. You can also take aloe vera juice. Gulkan is also beneficial. And after doing the butterfly exercise, practice exercises for cervical pain daily. This will help you remain completely stress-free, removing tension from entire body. Gulkan is also excellent for constipation, but it is most effective when made with rock sugar misrai. You can prepare it at home using rose petals. Simply mix rose petals with rock sugar and leave it in the sunlight to process naturally. Ensure that no water is added, as the preparation should remain dry. This method creates high-quality gulkan. Earlier, mothers used to know these small remedies. When young children suffered from constipation, what did mothers do? They used to give Bada terminalia biliaca when a cow had just given birth. For the first time, when the cow becomes a mother, or even afterward when the cow has given birth. The milk from the first day after the cow gives birth. That milk was used to soak carrot, and after soaking, it was rubbed and given to the child, effectively relieving constipation. It worked very well for infant constipation. Applying pressure against each other, Janka intestinal cleansing process, is also very beneficial for constipation. However, this practice cannot be done for thousands of people at once. It can be practiced in small groups. Some groups can be trained in this method. Janka involves drinking water and performing 5 specific asanas. Now, we will tell you about the main asanas that are most beneficial for constipation. Make sure to practice these daily. Practice this 2 to 5 or 10 minutes. Manjukasana and Kapalbhati are the key practices. In Manjukasana, place your thumbs inside your fists and position them on both sides of navel. Bend forward and keep breath normal. If you have back pain, do not bend forward. Just keep this in mind. Manjukasana can be done 2, 5 or even 10 minutes. If constipation is severe, this will help along with other digestive issues like diabetes. It also helps with overall stomach problems. Place your left palm on the navel and the right palm on top of it. Then lift up again. This practice helps relieve gas, constipation, acidity, and all other digestive problems. In the practice of 7 asanas, we begin with Manjukasana, which is highly beneficial for the stomach. After this, we move on to Shashankasana, Bhujangasana, Chalabhasana, Anapadasana, Pawanakasana, and Nakasana. You can follow these asanas in our other video. We have other video for yoga asanas in detail. It consists of 7 asanas and 7 subtle exercises in a structured program. You will be able to follow it easily. Finally, after Manjukasana, we will practice Shashankasana and then conclude today's session. We will now move towards closing today's program. Today, we discuss constipation and various digestive issues such as gas, indigestion, and slow metabolism. We cover constipation, gastric issues, acidity, and other stomach-related problems. Additionally, we provided information about piles as well. I hope that you will stay healthy. Through these methods, inspire others to achieve good health. This is our resolution. Let us stay healthy, and let the entire world remain healthy. For this purpose, we have taught yoga across the world, spreading awareness through the Aasnas TV and social media platform. Millions of people across the world have learned yoga through this initiative. Electronic media has also played a role. Millions of lives have been transformed. Let's restore world to ancient roots, a land of sages and wisdom. Let's create a healthy world, a world guided by its values, a spiritual world where no one suffers from illness or premature death. Come, let us all stay healthy. The call for Yoga Sharanam Gakami, dedicated to making others healthy, has resonated across the world. Remember, there is no better reverse for constipation than yoga. Kapalbhati, Pranayama, and Manjukasana should be given priority. By making dietary changes, constipation can be eliminated. Stale food, heavy fried foods, along with fast food, Junk food, pizzas, and burgers contribute to constipation, so avoid them. Consuming fruits, fresh juices, and sprouted grains helps in relieving constipation. Drinking plenty of water helps eliminate all stomach problems. Along with avoiding improper diet and lifestyle, it is important to maintain a regular routine. Sleep on time. Practice pranayama in the morning. Develop the habit of drinking water early in the morning. Nushapan. Bed tea is harmful, and frequent tea worsens constipation. Avoid relying on laxative powders. Try home remedies instead. Eating one apple regularly at breakfast and dinner helps relieve constipation. Apart from apples, papaya also helps eliminate constipation. 1 cup of bottled gourd juice on an empty stomach relieves constipation and improves digestion. Triphala is the most effective and safe remedy for constipation. It can be prepared at home. Take 100 grams each harad, bara, and amla, and grind them into a powder. It should only be taken occasionally. If constipation is accompanied by obesity, soak triphala overnight, boil it in the morning, and add a little honey, 1 lemon, and a few drops of ginger juice before drinking. If constipation still persists, add 100 grams of rose petals, 100 grams of senna leaves, 100 grams of cashew pulp, and 100 grams of fennel. Coarsely grind these ingredients, soak them overnight, and boil them in the morning before drinking. For breakfast, have sprouted green gram with a few raisins, 2-5 almonds, and 4-5 peanuts. Occasionally, you can also consume sprouted wheat. Drink milk 1 hour after dinner. Soak 2-3 figs, 10 raisins, and some fennel seeds in water overnight. In the morning, drink the water first, then eat the soaked figs and raisins. Wheatgrass juice is beneficial for all digestive problems. You can drink 10 to 50 grams of it daily. If you have piles, heat a glass of cow's milk and let it cool. Squeeze 1 lemon into it and drink it immediately. Consume this on an empty stomach. If ineffective, swallow a chickpea-sized edible camphor and banana on an empty stomach. Additionally, take 3g coconut fiber ash with buttermilk.